Alright, so we're gonna start. It's been a while since I've been able to do an unboxing with you guys. My shoulder is out. It's still out. I don't know what I've done to it. It's been hurting for about 3 weeks now. So fun! And then on top of that, I've got to get my windshield fixed because I cracked my windshield really bad. So I'm having a fun week. Anyway, so we're doing Universal Yums as you saw from the tag. We're going to Spain. I actually don't know that much Spanish or anything. Hello, Woolsey. I did not put it in the tags, but I did want to start with something kind of cool. I know some of you know that I speak French, and we actually met someone on Twitch. Fiery Bliss. Merci for la suivre on my channel. Thank you for the follow. If you'd like, if anybody joins and wants to kind of conversate in French, I can. It's been a while since I've spoken French. I'm not as fluent as I used to be, but I'm willing to speak, get some practice in. So yeah, but I don't know that much Spanish. I tried to take Spanish in high school and it was a failure. But anyway, so we're gonna do Spain. Oh, it's a nerd cat! Hello, nerd! I hadn't seen you in a while, but then again, I hadn't been on in a while, so. Anyway, so we're going to, Spain. Funny story, I don't know Spanish, and you misspelled habla. Shame on you. I mean, I know, like, little bits and pieces, but that's about it. My maternal grandmother is actually from Spain. She immigrated, I'm not sure when. I think around World War II or before that or after that. Okay, I'm sorry. You can misspell it if you like, but yeah. Well, you technically don't pronounce it, so I guess you do. You don't pronounce H's in French, so yeah. Anyway, so Spain. Maternal grandmother's from Spain. I'm actually named after her. My middle name is Juanita, and that comes from her. Oh. A lot of people ask if I'm from Mexico or Spain. I get that a lot. It's in my genetics, I guess, but actually, I'm born in Mississippi, been in Mississippi all my life, and yeah. So anyway, Spain. North is France. Portugal's kind of on the side. Yeah, down there by the bottom of Europe. So we have some towns here. So we have up at the top, so we have Navarra, which sounds like Navarre Beach in Florida, which, you know, Florida was settled by Spanish. So it was part of Mississippi and Alabama. They made it all the way up to Louisiana. Anyway, so Navarra, visit this province to try world-class wine, produce, and some of the best pistachio candies you actually tasted. Actually, you don't have to go anywhere for the last one because you'll find them in your box. Right up here, Navarra. The yellow one. And our next one is Barcelona. A chocoholic's dream come true, this city boasts the Chocolate Museum. That sounds pretty cool, actually. Callie. She's helping. Which houses the history of chocolate in Spain. And with all the sculptures, tasting, and art classes, it won't take long to start craving candies like the chocolate pine nut candy in your box. I've never had pine nut. Oh, I've had pine nuts, but not in chocolate. So Barcelona on the Mediterranean. And out here in the Mediterranean, we have Porto Cristo. That ever dreamed about traveling 80 feet underground to ride a boat along a river while being serenaded with classical music? Just us? Well, add this one to your bucket list with the Drac Caves that will give you that Drac Caves will give you just that. And imagine the acoustics in there. Actually sounds pretty cool. I've never been in a cave before, so that'd be pretty cool. Then we have Valencia, the one with the kitty cat. Says this city is the cat's meow, and not just because of its rich history and restaurants. It's also home to the Valencia Cat House, a small decorated cat hole big enough for only cats that grants a quick rest from the busy city streets. What's on the other side of the kitty door? That's only for the kitties to know. That's nice. They have a little home for the kitties. And last we have Madrid. And yes, that is paella. Y'all ever seen some of Des's stream? Y'all know I say paella. Yeah, it's something weird, but you know, it's us, so you know it's gonna be weird. Get a taste of the history of in Spain's capital. You didn't know that is Spain's capital, Madrid. This major city is home to Restaurante. I guess it's by a 10. I don't know. The oldest restaurant in the world. Cool. Stroll in today and you'll find a full dinner menu. But back in 1725, you would have to bring your own ingredients for the chef to prepare. I know some restaurants still do that occasionally. There used to be a seafood restaurant in Pascagoula where I was born that you could bring your seafood catch in and get it cooked. So we're going to do Spain. So let's commence. So, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien. Or whatever. I don't, like I told you, I don't know that much Spanish, if at all. So, hola from Spain. Welcome to Spain, home of various artists like Pablo Picasso and Salvador Dali. One is famous for Cubism and the other one for Surrealism. With Surrealism is not a dreamlike thing. It's just kind of the art of the exceptional. I can get on a whole conversation about that, but we're not going to. But there's nothing abstract about how delicious this month's yums are. Get ready to eat your way through the best snacks and sweets Spain has to offer. Did we mention chocolate makes a comeback this month? Woohoo! Hi Jesse, how are you doing? Most people don't ship chocolate during the summer months because it's hot and it melts. But with it getting cooler, chocolate's returning. Yay! Each yum in this is a masterpiece in its own right. I'm doing okay. Getting back to trying to do unboxings. I'm kind of behind. So right now, yes, I did. I said yes. Yes. Anyway, I know. So we have the global bite. It's not my back. It's this shoulder. I don't know what I've done to it. All I can think is that I pulled it. It's been hurting for about 3 weeks now. And this week has been the worst, but it's slowly getting better. And I have a day off coming up soon, so hopefully I'll get better. If people could order on Amazon, that'd help me out, but that's not going to happen. So right now in Spain, autumn is upon us, and just as in North America, Spain is as well. You know, they're in the same hemisphere as we are. As the weather turns, Spanish people across the country are getting hyped for full fun or fun fall activities. Goodness, alliteration. But you won't see any trick-or-treating or pumpkin picking. Instead, you'll see we have wild mushroom foraging, which sounds kind of fun. Chestnut roasting, which is pretty common elsewhere. And churro con chocolate, which chocolate-covered churros. I do love churros. Churros are delicious. So we got trivia and some other cool stuff, but we're going to go ahead and start tasting some snacks. Let's see. So our first one, we got Lacasitos Gold. I like churros with cinnamon or dulce de leche. Those are my favorite. Or just sugar. I know some places just do sugar. Alzucare, I think. Told you it's been a while. So, cool little snack. Those are probably pretty good. They were kind of weird, but pretty good. Do they say gold on them? Oh, they sure do. I don't know if y'all will be able to see them. Well, that one says La Casito. And it is, I think it's, yeah, this month is Hispanic Heritage Month, I believe. So, it's cool. We have a Spanish one for Spanish Heritage Month. So these are Lacasitos Gold. They're white chocolate and caramel candy. I should have said that before I started eating them. It says, try the beloved Spanish gold for yourself. Everybody's hunting for gold. It says, hunting for gold 2,000 years ago, Spain would have been a great place to look. Las Modelas gold mine, located in the northern province of Leon, was once... No, I can't read. I need glasses. That's bad. Was once the largest gold mine in the country and was used by ancient Romans to increase their wealth. A staggering 60,000 laborers extracted 20,000 pounds of gold each year. Fortunately for us modern folks, we got an easier and tastier way for you to strike Spanish gold. Like así does. By popping open this tube of Spain's famous caramel candies beneath the crisp outer shell, is a creamy caramel white chocolate that's sure to make you feel rich. They're pretty good. I like them. They're like kind of like M&Ms, but I don't know, different, but good. Well, our next one is gonna be this one. And it says snack de mis hornado. So this is, ooh, can't see. I'm bad. I hadn't done this in a while. This is honey butter flavored corn puffs, made from liquid gold. So our liquid gold and their liquid gold is a little different because I think it's Velveeta over here, but that's not real cheese. So cheese product. Speaking of gold, here's another nugget for you. Rather than a honey buttered corn puff. I'm sorry, I can't talk. I haven't done this in a while. Often called liquid gold, Spanish honey is a delicacy sought after all around the world. In fact, Spain produces more honey than any other country in Europe. And take a taste of these airy honey butter flavored corn puffs and you'll instantly understand what the fuss is all about. You feel like a gold miner yourself as you dig the way to the bottom of the bag. I would read it. On sabor con double stero. So something double, I'm guessing. No. Told you my Spanish is horrible. Oh, these are interesting. They look like weird popcorn. It's not bad. It's pretty good. It's kind of like something you'd get in the popcorn tin. These are pretty good. I like these. They're different. I like those a lot. I'm gonna eat those after we finish up. So we're gonna have to dig through the yum bag so I can find these things. Yum bag is just the small stuff, so it don't get lost in the package. I've had a package actually bust at the mail thing, because I deliver my own mail sometimes. So we have pistachio flavored toffees. You see them? And we saw from the map, at the north of Spain, they grow pistachios. So, Spain's famous green gold. Well, there's sure a lot of things in that Spanish consider gold. So far, we've tried candy gold, liquid gold, and now there's time for green gold, pistachios, which are delicious and healthy. Spanish pistachios are grown in Castilla-La Mancha, and are the most expensive pistachios on the international market. Hail for their superior size and flavor, but that wasn't quite luxurious enough for the makers of this yum, who took the iconic pistachio flavor and turned it into ridiculously soft creamy soft candy. Green gold indeed. I can't talk. And you can see they're gold again. It says El Casario de Tafalla. I said my Spanish is not that good. My French is probably even more horrible, but I'll try. It's a little tough, but it's toffee. Oh my goodness. That is pistachio. And that's not fake pistachio. Speaking of Spanish, it's a sin block. Thank you for the bit, Sin. How are you? I'm sorry, I have a piece of toffee in my mouth. I really chew it. I'm eating this thing. It's really good. There's sure enough pistachio in that though. I'm not trying to drool. If I am, I'm so sorry. I'm really not. It's really chewy. Good though, but chewy. It'll be good with coffee. Speaking of coffee, last Universal Yums I did, no, second to last. I know, I'm so unladylike. I know it. At least I try to cover my mouth so I don't spit stuff all over the place. But, it was the South America box. Thank you. I have root beer, which is funny because I grabbed one of our random cups. It's a De Casa cup. It's this Spanish restaurant we have here, so I just noticed that a while back. Those are really good. But anyway, they had the coffee chews. I ordered some of those. They were delicious. So our next one is these fried egg and sea salt flavored potato chips. I like the packaging. It's plain, but it's simple, plain, gets to the point. But I like it. Alright, the fresh from the pan favorite. Gooey inside, crispy outside. Such is the classic Spanish huevo frito, or the fried egg. Carefully prepared to achieve the perfect balance. One in on the secret, crack egg into extra hot olive oil, turn the heat down to medium-low, and then spoon some oil over the egg as it cooks. Or even easier, jump on these flavored potato chips. They may not be as gooey as real huevos fritos, but they'll have all the rich, savory flavor. They're extraordinary. See what you did there, Universal Yums? To say the least. I'm not big on fried eggs. Des is the one who's big on fried eggs, so I had to learn how to cook fried eggs. I like scrambled, personally. But we've been recently, on both of us, on a kick for poached eggs. And it's not easy. They don't smell like eggs. They're kettle chips, too. I like kettle chips. I can eat them now that I got my permanent teeth in, see? Nice, right? Oh, crap. It tastes like a freaking fried egg. Like yolk and everything. What? I know, I'm so happy my mouth doesn't hurt anymore. And I'm not afraid to smile. So, yay! Okay, these are creepy but good. It tastes like fried egg. Like yolk and the whites and everything. What the hell? It's like those taco chips that me and Des used to get. It would taste like the lettuce and the tomatoes, and I feel like I'm eating an egg. Crunchy egg a bit, but holy crap. Des, come try these. Away. I'm yelling at Des. He's in the living room. Holy crap. It's like a freaking fried egg. I mean, that's what it says on the package. It just tastes like eggs. What? That's crazy. What? I'm blown away by the egg chips. What? That's amazing to me. Alright. So we have this. This is our next one. Gongoguitos. This is milk chocolate peanut cream wafer. Spain's favorite treat for over 400 years. Excited to see chocolate in your box again? We are too. Like I said again, kind of hard to ship chocolate during the summer months because it melts. Which have gotten many boxes of Japan crate with melted Kit Kats, but that's okay. Excuse me, tasted like eggs. Hello, Toki. How's it going? Come on. You want up here or not? Hello. My Coco streamer is trying to get up here. Callie's been trying to stream with us. So, anyway. The Spanish are likely just as excited when when chocolate was first introduced to Spain in the 15th century. But back then, it was so expensive that only the ruling class could afford it, and you wouldn't see bars like this. I refer to this. Coquitos. The original chocolate sensation was drinking chocolate, hot chocolate. As we know it today. Sometimes they call it, I've heard it called chocolate, the drinking chocolate. I think nowadays they just add hot chocolate and cinnamon to it, or ancho chilies. Anyway, but if you were sent this box out a month or two earlier, it would definitely qualify as both, because it would melted and it would have been sad chocolate. Oh. Look at there, Sin. This for you. It says Sin, which is, I think, out, something de Palma, so probably palm oil, I guess. I'm not sure. I know there's a big fiasco a couple years ago with, yeah, it's kind of like, sun, in French, to say sans, which is without, but I don't know what the, I see it. I can't read. Ooh, let's see if I can get it up. A-C, can't even read it. A-C-E-I-T-E, de Palma. I don't know what that is. I think of like palm oil or something. Yeah, Des mentioned that, the Urban Dictionary with palm oil. That's what I thought. But the whole thing a few years ago with Ferrero, who make Nutella, because it's got so much palm oil in it, it's not healthy at all. I don't care, it tastes delicious. But anyway, this looks like a Kinder bar, or Kinder Bueno bars. I got my mom addicted to those, but I don't know. Yeah. So this one is peanut cream. That tastes like a Nutter Butter. The Little Debbie, but the chocolate's more rich. And there's a Callie. She's got peanut butter and fudge and marshmallow. I'm not pointing to myself. I'm trying to point to her, and it's not working. And a whole lot of love, because she's Callie. I like these. They're pretty good. If I can get it in my mouth. I know y'all just come here to watch me eat stuff. It's okay. Once again, another snack that would be super delicious with a cup of coffee. I'm sorry, Toki. I'd share with you if I could. I wish I could share some of these snacks with you. I gotta give Des some of this fried egg chips. Those are delicious. I've been on a chocolate kick recently. Me and Des went grocery shopping about 2 weeks ago. Or we went more recent than that. But anyway, 2 weeks ago, we bought Halloween candy. We didn't buy as much as we usually do because we don't need it. And some of it don't get eaten. We don't need it. So our next one is sour kiwi flavored fruit slices. I love sour candy. My favorite thing in the world. speaking of sour candy, me and my deviousness have ordered a channel punishment for Des. It will be here Thursday. So save up those points. Or get on his nerves enough, I don't know. Whatever y'all do to make him do punishments. Yes. Whoa! What are y'all doing? Oh, that he put in the, oh, 50k points. I don't have that many. I think I have 13 or something, but it's technically my points too, so it's weird. I need to really get my own channel going. For those who follow me on my own Commander Momo, thank you so much. I'm so proud. I think 8 or 9 followers. But I'm over here right now until I get more time. Work has been rough. I think I will be working for the foreseeable future. But I might be moving routes to be permanent 6-day here in Belden, but it's still up in the air like it was a while ago. So we'll see how it goes. So we're gonna try a kiwi thing. Ooh. Yeah. These are good. Good. Sorry. But I noticed on the back, the 2 kiwis, it says, "Who got to be kiwiing me?" I love puns. So these are the kiwi slices from one of Spain's, making me drool a little bit, so sorry. It was a little sour. For one of Spain's top candy makers. It says, if you're craving gummy candies in Spain, there's really only one place to go, Vidal Candies. The team really has their way of making fruit flavors and taking fruit flavors and turning them to super fresh tasting gummy candies. We love them so much that ever since we tried them back in 2018, we just had to include them every time we visit Spain. It was love at first bite when we tried the super chewy, extra sour kiwi candies. In one bite, you'll love them too. These are actually really good. And you know what? For candy, it's actually pretty low calories too. But it tastes like kiwi. Even though I'm not a big fan of kiwis, it tastes like kiwi. These are good. I've heard of Vidal before. I think we've seen like little candies at like gas stations and stuff. But you know, that's cool that they've included it. Every time they go to Spain. This is my first Spain box with Universal Yums. I hadn't been with them. Oh, it hadn't even been a year. It's been a couple months. They don't sponsor this video in any way. I have to get that out there. It's my own personal subscription. I am just showing y'all the snacks and enjoying the conversation with y'all. But yeah. I go off on tangents. I'm so sorry. So our next one, also gold. The Casero de Bala. It's gonna be, I guess, toffee candy, I guess, or some kind of candy. So this is made from an 80-year-old recipe. Pine nuts and chocolate. I've had pine nuts and like rice and stuff, but never in candy. I said, how did this happen? It all started with an act of kindness. 80 years ago, in tough times following the Spanish Civil War, a man realized he had a surplus of pine nuts. So he gifted some to his neighbor, Jesus Ramirez, who mixed them with sugar, milk, and a hint of coffee, creating a caramel that is still beloved countrywide to this day. Try it for yourself. These indescribably tasty candies are start off hard, but then gently soften as you chew. Holy crap, so I might end up drooling. Releasing a unmistakable pine nut flavor. That goes to show you, a single act of kindness can create something great. That's a good message in itself. Just try to do something small. You don't have to do anything big. Yeah, these don't smell like pine nuts, but it's a toffee. Oh yeah. You'll get to watch me too. different. It's a good different though. You get a nutty flavor, but you can't quite place it. You might think it, you know, it's not like hazelnuts. You know, it's not a peanut. You can't taste the coffee at all. That's really good. I'm tasting the pine nuts now that I know what it is. But when you first start chewing it, you would think it's like a peanut, but it's not. That's really interesting. Most time you have hazel or pine nuts, you have them in like a salad or mixed in with something. That's really good. I like that. I like that a lot. No, I have another one. No. This is a pine nut candies. It says it's chocolate. You kind of get the chocolate, but it's not like chocolate. That's pretty good. I like that a lot. It's different, but I like different. Different's good. That went stuck to my teeth. Yep. So we have another one from Ancho. Those were the fried egg. Trying to point to the box. It's been a while. I don't get the camera directions. I used to be really good at this, but yeah, I've been out for a bit, so we have another box to do some point this week. So hopefully I can get that done with everything else I gotta do. Anyway, so Ancho, these are lemon and pepper flavored potato chips. I love lemon. I love sour stuff, as I said. So, addictively zesty, authentically Spanish. In a Spanish masterpiece, Still Life with Lemons, Oranges, and a Rose, 1633, by painter Francisco de Baran. I'm gonna look this up real quick. I've probably seen it. I love art. I actually went to school for art, photography, and also got a degree in French. So, if you want to be my friend when art trivia comes up, I get that stuff usually. He was a broke artist. One of my favorite jokes. If it's not broke, don't fix it. There it is. It's a bad quality because you can see it on my phone. That's nice. I like that. I've seen that in people's kitchens before, but you can guess why. It's a still life. I like that. That's actually really nice. But anyway, Mr. Zuraban's artwork, and he said, you guessed it, it features lemons, oranges, and a rose, and it did. These three ordinary objects, right? Or these are three ordinary objects. Guess again. The trained art critics of the 17th century, the careful placement of these objects clearly symbolized the Holy Trinity, which you saw, it was three pieces. Also, the fruit symbolizes certain things too. I don't know about this one, but I know roses has to be Jesus or the sun. Not sure about the orange, but anyway, the snack connoisseurs like us and you, this yum inspires an similar awe. The careful placement of these three ordinary flavors, lemon zest, a dash of black pepper, and the extra crispy potato chip, come together to create a truly heavenly trio masterpiece in its own right. I like talking about art. But it's right. It's just a combination of all sorts of things, and what I may perceive in artwork, you may not perceive in artwork, which makes art fun. So, anyway. Ooh. Smells like salt and vinegar, but I don't think it's gonna taste like salt and vinegar. That's lemony. Ooh. These remind me of some spicy yuzu chips. Or yeah, it was crackers. It's crackers. That I had one in the boxu boxes at some point. These are really good chips. Ancho makes really good chips. Really lemony though. If you like lemons, I love those chips. It's just too lemony for me, that one anyway. Oh, those will get eaten too. Lots of yummy snacks this package. Oh, what's our next one? We have a box. Oh, my Spanish is pretty awful. I'm so sorry if it is. Like I said, I took Spanish in high school. Sadly, it was the only foreign language class that we had where me and Des went to high school. I didn't get to take any foreign language before I had to move where we moved. But anyway, that story. That's okay though. So now I gotta open the whole bag and waste it. I will open that in a second. So these are cocoa dusted salted caramel truffles. Rich caramel truffles from Central Spain. Oh, chocolate, why must you be so delicious? I've often asked that. Why is chocolate so delicious? Chocolate is like awesome. Especially add a little salt to it. Salt counteracts the sweetness. Or sweeter. And it makes it even more delicious. Same thing with caramel. Caramel is just as sweet. You add salt to it, it's delicious. If only we could eat you for more than just dessert. I can't read, I'm so sorry. Of course, people in Spain just do that. At snack time, kids munch on cocoa sandwiches, which is bread slathered with chocolate paste. Sounds pretty good. And in major cities, locals eat deep fried churros con chocolate, which is the churros with chocolate in the afternoon. It's like a little pick-me-up. And when clubs close in the early hours of the morning, partiers grab a cup of warm drinking chocolate on their way home. Basically, we're saying you can eat the salted chocolate caramel truffles all day, and which is exactly what we plan to do. I like truffles. And they look like big Hershey Kisses, and they are actually coated in chocolate, which is the cocoa dust. You can see it's kind of matte. Oh, that is sweet. But caramelly and good. Oh. I would definitely have that with some coffee or some tea. Just to cut that sweetness. That is super sweet. I would have loved this when I was younger. I used to love super sweet things. Now, not so much. But did you know your taste buds change about every 10 years? So if you didn't like something you liked as a kid, you might like it now. Never know. Yeah, I'm keeping those. Those are delicious, but super sweet. And they gave it a pretty hefty package right there. There's a good bit in there. Not like 1 or 2 truffles, like some of the places do. It used to be my favorite thing to do when I worked at the mall. They had a Godiva shop, and I'd go buy like 1 or 2 truffles. I miss doing that. It was the best thing in the world. So our last one, another Vidal. So we have gummy spicy mangoes. Oh, I don't know. Me and mangoes have a love-hate relationship. Sometimes I like mangoes and sometimes I don't. I know it's weird. I do not like fresh mangoes. I like mango flavored things. So I may like these, I may not. I know I'm a weirdo, so it's okay. And these are spicy, so I don't know. So spicy mango flavored gummies, Spain's fruitiest, fieriest gummy candy. For those who cannot take a lot of heat, don't worry. This is the only spicy yum in the box. Those who can't get enough spice, this one's for you. And for those looking for a challenge, or who like messing with their friends, here's a little something extra. Pull up your phone's camera and record oh, you can do the spicy challenge, but we're not doing that. I guess you can make a clip if you want. But these are probably not the hottest thing I've had. I do like spicy things, but how about spicy mangoes? It says who doesn't like spicy things. It smells like mangoes. Oh my. Yeah, that's spicy. Ooh. It's not like I couldn't handle it, but with it being a gummy, the heat gets all the way in your mouth. It's a handleable heat. But for someone who doesn't like spicy, I don't think they would be able to handle these. But it's good. It's weird. I guess it's kind of like people who get the mangoes and they put the, what is it? Tajin, the seasoned stuff on it. I like it, but I don't like it. Is that weird? That one was hotter than the last one. Ooh. It's mango, but hot. But mango, but hot. That is an interesting snack. That's pretty much all y'all been hearing. I know it is me smacking. But, so we have some pictures. That's the end of our snacks, by the way. Spicy mangoes was our last, but we have some pictures down here. So we have La Sagrada Familia in Barcelona. Giant castle, looks actually pretty cool. Or a cathedral, I'm not sure. And then we have the Plaza de España in Seville. I want to go to Seville. It's really pretty, I've heard. And then we have the beach of Concha and San Sebastian. Ooh, yeah, which is actually really nice. It's really pretty. Got pretty blue water. So, they usually have a recipe. Unfortunately, I can't eat this recipe, but maybe Des can. So they have gambas. Hello? Yeah, I can't say it, but it is Spanish garlic shrimp. Which is, I'm guessing it's a Mediterranean sort of area where it's from, because you can see it's garlic kind of in an olive oil sauce, which is pretty common over there in the Mediterranean area. But I can't have it, I'm allergic to shrimp. So we have some of Spain's spookiest spots for spooky season. So we have Reina Sofia Art Gallery. It says, come for the artwork, but stay because your soul has been cursed to wander the halls forever. It's like a play. I taste spicy mangoes. Excuse me. Before being converted into a famous art museum as it is today, the building was an 18th century mental hospital. Nice. Some say the ghosts of 3 nuns who worked there still roam the halls, activating empty elevators and opening the heavy wooden doors. Oof. So another one is the Enchanted Forest of, this is Orius. It says, do you believe in fairies? Visit the forest near Barcelona and you might start to. Wander through and you'll find mysterious stone statues of faces, elephants, and other creatures. Who built them and what were they used for? No one really knows, but ask some people and they'll tell you that gnomes live below the statues. Cool, cool, cool. And then we have the haunted village, or Hate. I can't say it. Like I said, I tried. So in Spain's northern Basque region, you'll find remnants of an abandoned village of Orjate. Yes. Why was this 100-year-old town deserted? Multiple famines, illness, and a murder likely have something to do with it. But the real mystery started when it was abandoned, or after it was abandoned. Visitors claim to see strange lights, UFOs, and even hear disembodied voices, which have been caught on tape. That's pretty cool. So, speaking of spooky season, where I'm from, or was born, Pascagoula, we have two local legends. We have the Singing River. Sadly, it doesn't sing anymore. But legend was that it was either mermaids or the local tribe of Indians, believed to either be the Biloxi or the Pascagoula Indians, were going to go to war, and the Pascagoula Indians decided to collectively commit suicide all at once instead of going to war. So they all walked into the river as a tribe singing, and that's why the river sings. Whereas they believe mermaids. I think most people believe that it is methane seeping up from the floor of the river. It's reported not to sing anymore. I think the last time someone or people heard it sing was about 2008, I believe. I haven't been down there. I hadn't lived in Pascagoula since about 2005. So, but it sounds like a low hum. Kind of like bugs, but not really. You have to hear it to understand it. But sadly, it doesn't sing. And then we have the Pascagoula incident. The Pascagoula incident happened, I think, late 60s or early 70s. It happened in July. So two guys down on the Singing River close to the Ingalls Shipyard building claimed to be abducted by aliens. Aliens came down in their UFO. This is according to these guys. They weren't sure. People said that they were drunk. I've never met anybody. I've just done what I've seen and heard, and you can find newspaper clippings in the Pascagoula library about it. So it's documented. It's real. But aliens came and took them, and they were brought back not far from where they were supposedly taken. They had hours missing. So, all of the textbook stuff for, supposed alien abduction. Crazy thing, though, they reported this to the local sheriff's department for Jackson County, which is where Pascagoula is. The next county over in Alabama, lady in Orange Grove, Alabama, actually reported seeing similar creatures to what these two gentlemen saw or said was taken. She described kind of like robots, with tentacly arms, and they mentioned about the same thing. So yeah, cool stuff. I like paranormal and all that stuff like that, ghosts, aliens, UFOs, Bigfoots, and all that. So yeah, I like stuff like that. But that's my stories of spooky seasons from where I was born in Pascagoula. I don't know many of here where we stay in Tupelo. Supposedly, the Lyric Theater, which is in downtown Tupelo, is haunted. There was a awful tornado that struck in the 30s. And they brought all of the people who passed away in the downtown area to the theater, because it was actual working theater. Now they do live shows and stuff. They don't actually do picture shows. But anyway, they brought all the people there, and it was the temporary morgue at the time. And supposedly you could still see people, but I've never seen anybody. But I don't go down there very much. So, but anyway. if you got a cool story about where you live, like, let me know. I like stuff like that. So does Des. We're sorry. Mangoes things getting to me. We like stuff like that. So we're gonna do our trivia. Universal Yums always encourages trivia about the country and culture that we're getting snacks from. So just jump in. It's gonna be A, B, C, D answers. So just take a guess. It says you can tell how popular a Spanish bar is by looking at blank. How many wine bottles are on display? How many napkins are on the floor? The rating posted at the door, or the special icons posted on the menu. They don't have Yelp here, I guess. I don't pay attention to that. Just because someone says Elsa says good may not be good to you. So you can tell how popular a Spanish bar is by looking at blank. How many wine bottles are on display? How many napkins are on the floor? The rating posted at the door, or a special icon posted on the menu? I'm thinking an icon on the menu. What do you guys think? And that mango candy sticks with you. No guesses? Come on, everybody take a guess. Oh, Send is back. Oh, we're doing trivia. It says you can tell how popular a Spanish bar is by looking at blank. How many wine bottles are on display? How many napkins are on the floor? The rating posted at the door, or a special icon posted on the menu? I say it's the icon on the menu. What you say? Before that, though, we were talking about spooky season stuff, and I was sharing local legends from Pascagoula, where I was born. The Pascagoula incident and the Singing River. You say napkins, I say icon. Let's see. Dang it, Stan! Why do you know everything? It says if you think trash on the floor is a bad sign, then you're missing out on some of the best places. Spanish bar culture involves tossing used napkins, olive pits, and other trash on the floor once you finish eating. A ton of napkins on the floor means a ton of people have been eating there. Be careful before you start throwing trash around. Not all the restaurants follow the same rule. So watch other customers before participating in this unique tradition. There's a chains of steakhouses around here. There's no longer one here in Tupelo, but Texas Roadhouse. They might have been Logan's. Anyway, they keep peanuts for you at the table, and you toss them on the floor. And I'm like, no, I don't want to toss it on the floor. And they're like, no, that's what you do. You toss it on the floor. So I get it, but it's not mine. So instead of the tooth fairy, Spanish children get a visit from blank. Ratoncito Perez, the mouse. Gatorita Gonzalez, the cat. El Polo Diablo, the chicken. I think of Roadhouse. I think of Talladega Nights. He said, what did he say? I think he says something Diablo, like a Spanish for a Spanish fighting chicken. Anyway, or Manuel Rodriguez, the sparrow. Then says Ratoncito. Ratoncito. I think it's the Spanish chicken, the devil chicken. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it sounds like he come eat your teeth or whatever. So let's see. El Diablo. That's what it says. El Pollo Diablo, which I guess is Spanish. It says the devil chicken. So, but I imagine he's spicy and gonna eat you. So anyway, Instead of the Tooth Fairy, Spanish children get a visit from Ratoncito. I cannot do it today. I can't. Ratoncito Perez, the mouse. Gatarita Gonzalez, the cat. El Pollo Diablo, the chicken. Or Manuel Rodriguez, the sparrow. And Santa's right again. Ratoncito. The Tooth Fairy, boring, overdone, doesn't even have a real name. Not Spain, where children get a visit from a talking mouse named Ratoncito Perez. Ratoncito became a pop culture icon after the author Luis Olma penned a story about the tooth-collecting rat for the 8-year-old king Alfonso. Let's see, that's next one to the 13th and 1894. The tale became so beloved that a plaque for Ratoncito was erected at Madrid warehouse where he supposedly resides. Cool. Oui, Sin is très intelligent. Don't know that much Spanish. I don't know that much Spanish. That's cool. One of my favorite jokes in French, though, are from the movie Ratatouille. It says, Ratatouille.
Y mámamela.
No. But anyway, so number 3, the Spanish national anthem is one of 4 in the world that blank. Get longer every year, is performed without instruments, is one line long, or has no words. I think it has no words, but I'm not sure. It's been a while. Any guesses? Come on, Sin, use that big brain. Which one is it? No words. Anybody else? Any other guesses? I'll read it again. It says the Spanish national anthem is one of 4 in the world that gets longer every year, is performed without instruments, is 1 line long, or has no words. Say no words. Sin says no words. Anybody else? Okay, nobody else. So the Spanish national anthem is one of 4 in the world that has no words. Spain, along with Bosnia, Herzegovina, Kosovo, and San Marino, is one of the only countries in the world whose national anthem has no lyrics. Francisco Franco tried to add words during his 1939 to 1975 dictatorship, but when the democratic constitution was adopted in 1978, his lyrics were scrapped. Today, listeners hum or sing Na 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 along with the tune instead, which you can hum along to on this month's playlist. I'm reading the Spanish, but I don't understand. No comprendo. That's about all I got. So number 4, recording. Let's see. Oh, I used to know the numbers in Spanish really good. Now I don't. I know them in French, English. So, according to Spanish tradition, which of the following is bad luck? Eating 12 grapes on New Year's Eve, putting a hat on your bed, placing a cactus in a windowsill, or hearing or seeing a cricket. I think I've heard this one before, and I think it's the grapes. But I'm not sure. What do you guys say? Bad luck in Spain. Eating 12 grapes on New Year's, putting a hat on your bed, placing a cactus on your windowsill, or hearing or seeing a cricket. If it's the cricket, I see and hear crickets all the dang time. I'm just pretty unlucky, I guess. Any guesses? Any guesses? I'm sorry if this is really boring stream. I'm just getting back into my game. Repeat. According to Spanish tradition, which of the following is bad luck? Eating 12 grapes on New Year's Eve, placing a hat on your bed, placing a cactus in the windowsill, or hearing or seeing a cricket. Bad luck in Spanish tradition. But like I was saying, it's been a while since I've been streaming hat on the bed, okay? I think it's the grapes. I think I've heard something about grapes. It's not good to eat grapes. I don't know. But anyway. Okay. Yep, it's the hat on the bed. Then those random things. It says, don't ever think about leaving a hat on your bed. Some locals believe it will bring bad luck. The superstition stems from a time when people thought static electricity from hats was actually a sign from evil spirits, so a jolt from built-up static electricity could be a ghostly attack. Fortunately, A, C, and D are also said to bring bad luck, so be sure you eat a grape at each time for midnight, but don't count, or it doesn't count, and also don't be careful. Okay, so that's what it is. Grapes are something you do on New Year's to bring good luck. I knew something with grapes New Year's, so... If that's the case, if ghosts come from static electricity and try and attack me, then I have about 6 or 7 mailboxes that are trying to kill me. Because they shocked me so hard, it's been so dry, and the static builds up between me and how I move my arm and out of my car, that when I actually go touch these metal boxes, I always touch with this finger so I can pull the handle. You can hear the shock. It hurts so bad. I actually pull back. It hurts. And it's loud. But it's just because it's so freaking dry. We're in drought. I don't know if y'all been following the news, but the Mississippi River is actually really low. It's about, in Memphis, I think they said minus 11 to 12 feet. So really low. But anyway. Yeah, don't put your hat on your bed and eat 12 grapes. New Year's. Do it. Good. Oh my goodness. So this is number 5. Feeling thirsty. Try. Oh, I don't know this one. It's Kalimoxo. Elmoxo? I'm sorry, guys. I'm starting coughing. Calimo. No. I'm trying to. Calimoxo. Calimoxo. I don't know. It's a popular Spanish drink made from what? I know it's phonetic. Y'all actually pronounce all the dang letters, but I can't. I just can't. Right there. You probably can't see it. Kalimoxo. The X is throwing me. Elimoxto. But it's either a strawberry milk and beer, red wine and cider, or white wine and cider, red wine and soda, or hot chocolate and cheese. Let's see. Calimocho. Internet for the win. Calimocho. That did not look like Calimocho. That's what it is. It's either strawberry milk and beer, white wine and cider, red wine and soda, or hot chocolate and cheese. I'm gonna say it's one of the wines. I'm just not sure which one. Wine is very popular in Spain. France. Wine growing region. Both of them. So Sin says wine and soda. I know it's one of the wines, I just don't know which one. So the options are strawberry milk and beer, white wine and cider, red wine and soda, or hot chocolate and cheese. This is the drink Calimaxo. I had to look up the pronunciation that X was throwing me. So, alrighty. Calimaxo. It is red wine and soda. Spain might be famous for sangria, but there's a different drink that's taken the country by storm. Calimaxo. It's an uber sweet blend of Coca-Cola and red wine. Ooh, I don't know if I'd want that. I mean, I'll try anything just once, but goodness, that might be too sweet. Then again, I don't like super sweet wine anyway, so. Like I said, I'll try it, but I don't know if I like it. They said it all started in the Basque region in the 1970s when a group of friends mixed their unfinished wine and cola, unknowingly creating a new national obsession. If you're old enough, we recommend you try it. Say salud. Or talking too much. So that was 5. So number 6, Spain is home to the 3rd largest blank in the world. Dance competition, bottle of wine, beach, or football stadium? I'm going to say football stadium. And it's soccer over here, not football. Well, it's football there, but it's not American football. It's the soccer. Which, while we call it football here, makes no sense because it's not football. Like, it'd make more sense to call it, like, hand egg or something, you know? It's shaped like an egg, and you play it with your hands. Or aggressive hand egg. But you got rugby. It's the same thing, but it's called rugby. But it's not played with rugs. But it's rough. So rugby makes sense. But not American football. I don't know. And they call it pigskin too. It's a football. So say hand egg makes so much more sense. Or, you know, brown lemon game. I don't know. So Spain is home to the 3rd largest blank in the world. Dance competition, bottle of wine, beach, or football stadium? Dance competition, bottle of wine, beach, or football stadium? I said football stadium, and then I went off on my tangent. What says we? Dance competition? I can see that. I can see that. Anybody else? Any more guesses? Started reading the wrong question. Oopsies. So Spain is home to the 3rd largest blank in the world. Dance competition, bottle of wine, beach, or football stadium? And it's football stadium, as I thought. It says, looking to catch a match? Look no further than Camp Nou. This massive stadium seats nearly 100,000 people and has hosted some of the game's greatest players, such as Messi. I'm gonna butcher these people's names and not even mean to. Ronaldinho, I guess, and Iniesta. I don't follow that. The only person I know is Messi, and that's just by proxy because I just hear his name. Anyway, this stadium is home to a lot more than just football. It is home to FC Barcelona. There's also a museum attached so you can see the full 65-year history of the stadium and those who have played there. Visiting this destination is definitely one of our greatest goals. That's actually pretty cool. They got a museum and all that. I mean, if you like soccer, I guess that would be like your place to go. I mean, I kind of like soccer. It's easy to follow. One team goes to one goal, one team goes to the other goal, and you kick it with your feet. Not much more than that. To me, anyway. I don't sports. So number 7, one of the popular One popular Spanish festival celebrated by throwing blank. Tomatoes, shade, water balloons, or raw steaks. I know this one is gonna be tomatoes. Get sleepy, I'm sorry guys. So one popular Spanish festival is celebrated by throwing blank. Tomatoes, shade, water balloons, or raw steak. I mean, if it was throwing shade, wouldn't everybody do that constantly? It wouldn't really be celebrated. That's just me, though. This then says tomatoes too. I say tomatoes as well. Any other guessers? Anybody? So, one popular Spanish festival is celebrated by throwing tomatoes, as we suspected. Because burgers aren't the only things that are plant-based now. Parties are too. And before you say that's impossible, let us introduce you to La Tomatina, the biggest food fight in the world. Every year in August, more than 20,000 people gather and to throw over 150,000 tomatoes at each other. This fiesta is so beloved that when the event was banned in the 1950s, the locals held a funeral complete with sad music and a coffin full of tomatoes. The event has been revived and people can throw tomatoes once again. Yeah, they throw that up. They show it on the news, the Weather Channel, I think here, and I think it's close to me and Dez's birthday. It's before, can't remember when, like maybe around the 20th, I think, but I'm not sure. But yeah, they throw tomatoes at each other. So our last one is number 8, and said, in the Timanfaya National Park, you can eat food that has been blank. Cooked with ancient ingredients, steamed with ocean water, grilled over a volcano, or fried on the sidewalk. I say grilled over a volcano. I know they have like mints and stuff there, I think. Don't know that much. I said in the Timanfaya National Park, you can eat food that's been cooked with ancient ingredients, steamed with ocean water, grilled over a volcano, or fried on the sidewalk. What's our guesses? I say volcano. What's everybody else's guesses? Anybody? Then says volcano as well. Any other people? Wants to go to work for me tomorrow. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. So I say volcano, sis says volcano as well. Excuse me. So in the Timanfaya National Park, you can eat food. Yeah, that's what I thought too, and I know, like, it's, I would guess in the Mediterranean, because I know you got volcanoes and vents and all sorts of stuff, and you got the Canary Islands on the other side of Portugal, and there's a big old volcano there. So, I mean, that just kind of makes sense to me. So, it is a volcano. It says, El Diablo is the hottest restaurant on the island of Lanzarote. Literally, enterprising restaurants built a special grill over one of the island's volcanic holes to cook food at temperatures up to an astounding 752 degrees Fahrenheit. In one demonstration, water is poured down the hole and instantly turns into a tower of steam. In another, a straw is thrown and bursts into flames. Talk about fiery cuisine. I don't know, I kind of want to try that. Oh, El Diablo. Yeah, from Talladega Nights. Yeah. I want to try volcano food. It's still pretty cool though. But anyway, so that was the end of our trivia for this evening and the end of our snacks. And we kind of talked about the spooky stuff. So a famous character from Spanish literature is Don Quixote, and they have like a Mad Libs in here, but I didn't want to mess it up, so we'll have to do that next time. That we do. I do like Mad Libs. Mad Libs are pretty funny. And then we have famous fiestas in Spain, but they don't have the tomato one, unfortunately. So they have Las Fallas. It says, "Move aside, Burning Man, and make way for Las Fallas. For 5 glorious days, Galician artists display over 700 intricately carved puppets made from paper mache, wood, cardboard, and plaster. And on the last day of the festival, these several story tall puppets are set ablaze." I think I've seen that before. Like clips on YouTube. And then we have Jarramplas. I guess I'm probably saying that wrong. So La Tomatina isn't the only food fight in Spain. On Jarramplas, Porinal locals chase down and throw turnips at a man dressed in bright colors and donning a horn mask. I don't know if I want to be hit with turnips. Turnips are kind of hard. The event recreates a local legend about a man who attempted to steal the town's livestock, only to be pelted with turnips. Don't steal people's cows or goats or whatever it might be. They're going to throw turnips at you. So our next one is Lamers. Summer goes out in style in this Barcelona festival, honoring both the end of the season and the city's patron saint, the Virgin of Mercy. The biggest highlights of this huge street fair are the people parading the streets in giant puppet costumes, followed by local performers and musicians. That's pretty cool. And then our last one is Seville April Fair. So slip on your dancing shoes and get ready for a party. For a whole week in April, people dress in flamenco dresses and live it up on the streets of Seville, expect carriage parades, performances, and tons of dancing. Oh, sounds like Mardi Gras to me. That's the only festivals we have pretty much around here. I'll keep coughing, I'm so sorry. So, this was Universal Yums. I hope y'all like unboxings. If you don't, I'm sorry. I hadn't done one in a while. My shoulder's been out. It's starting to hurt anyway. Work stuff, so I can do about it. If y'all have any questions or concerns, comments, throw it. Not gonna hurt my feelings. Criticisms. Let me know. You think I did good? Leave a follow or become a subscriber. We enjoy your company. You guys help us make our channel what it is. So speak out, do good. I have another unboxing. I think it's a Boxu to do. Sometimes this week, whenever I can. I don't know. I'm trying to think of stuff to say. I hope y'all guys enjoyed Universal Yums, Spain. Sorry I didn't really get to speak French with anybody. I'll have to put that in the tag thing next time. And I'm sorry about my horrible Spanish. I need to get on that, I guess, to learn it. Probably help me with some of my customers. You'd be surprised at all the mail that comes from all over the place. I have some Spanish speakers. I have a good bit of Japanese. I have some German people that just moved to Blue Springs. That's interesting. But anyway, Universal Yums, Spain. As again, this is my own personal subscription. It's not sponsored by anybody, but it would be great if I was sponsored. But I'm, fingers crossed, but that's cool if it's not. I like doing this for you guys. And I get to eat all my snacks and not let them go to waste and forget about them. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed trivia and snacks and conversation. And I'll see you guys next time. So I'm going to go ahead and sign out. And next time, guys.